Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Peace and blessings. This your brother Dwayne over here at the Rise of an Ancient Kingdom. You know, over here we tap into ancient wisdom to overcome today's whatever they trying to create, because it ain't no stand. As long as Judah and Israel are scattered into the nations, the Most High is hands on, removing his people. Well, it ain't gonna end up well for the nations. But as for the people, you can repent and come up out of them systems and corporations. You can come out of them systems, repent, follow, follow the Messiah, and roll with Judah as he follows the Messiah. All Judah is gonna rule in the last days. So there's no questioning who we should be listening to or who we can glean from as far as getting proper understanding of the word. We here, fam. We ain't going nowhere. There are a lot of people that turn on you or whatever you go through. You best believe Most High gonna make a way for you to get up out that thing. Get up out that thing and move around and continue the mission. Because what's important is the mission. You'll be alright. You ain't gonna die. You ain't going nowhere till you safe. You ain't gonna say it because they won't. I'm sitting here listening to one brothers. I like how y'all, we have a zeal for the Most High, but let me tell you something. A lot of what we say and put out is not according to knowledge. If I'm going to talk about the word, I think I should have it, the book right here in my hand, and as I'm touching history. It's not just the Bible, but you have to connect to history. If you don't connect to history, you won't get it. You will not understand who the people of the book are, or the last days that we're in right now, and how to move in these times. You have to study to show yourself approved. You can't just listen to me or listen to your friends or listen to the brothers and sisters, because a lot of brothers and sisters, like I say, a lot of us have a zeal for the Most High, but not according to knowledge. We forever learning, but never coming to a consensus that, okay, we got the knowledge. We know the wisdom of the word. Let's move in it. Let's unite. How does that look? It gives you a whole description in the Bible. That's your instruction. You should read the Bible and see what God says it look like, what he says it will look like. You should seek him at his word, through his word, meaning to get into the word, start studying and thinking about it. Every aspect, every word you come across, research it. Research what happened in those times, because you can find those things. Look it up in history. You'd be surprised. It's there. It's written. You could say, oh, they just put it there. No. You just ain't looking. Look, it's there. Something give me a workout. I want to talk about this book because it's a lot of confusion. And the confusion is a lot of Jacob don't know who Jacob really is. Jacob think all Jacob are. This is how it is. The world thinks everybody is Jacob. Everybody can't be Jacob. Jacob is a part of a bloodline, a Shemitic bloodline. It's not a religion. This is his nationality. This is who he is according to his father. His father's house. That's biblical if you don't know or understand. Read the book of Numbers. And as for Israel, Israel is the kingdom of heaven. Now, all all who believe on the Messiah and keep the commandments. Love one another. Believe on the Messiah and love one another. And keep the commandments can come and enter into the house of Israel. That's where the Father rests. That's his kingdom. That's his home. That's the eternal. Well, I ain't gonna say eternal because heaven and earth shall pass. But his word is eternal. His word will stand forever. I must say that. Hallelujah. I'm gonna start putting these videos out and going more in depth into the research because it's time to really waken your mind and to get it in tune with reading and get used to studying for yourself so you can prove these things, family. You have to be able to teach. It's gonna come a time where it's gonna become a drought. You're not gonna, I'm teaching, look, it's gonna come a drought, bottom line. They're gonna stop this process that we use through these mediums. They're gonna put a hold on it. They're gonna start putting a hold on people. They're already disturbing cash apps and things of people's form of generating revenue, which I ain't gonna talk crazy about it. People do what you do, you know. You're in the scriptures, you search in the scriptures, and you don't want to, a lot of us come out the world in this systems, but you're finding that it's kind of hard to it's not hard to create your own business, but to get the people, then again, you have to be around, you got to get with those who's of the same mind. It ain't gonna work no other way. I don't bloodline, that even crosses bloodline. Straight up, heaven and earth, and everything in it gonna pass away, but the word, that's that binder. That's the binder right there. That's the secret sauce. When you get that part, everything else it opens up the mysteries. You understand. You have eyes to see now. Me personally, I listen to people, but I more so gauge your heart. You can say anything out your mouth in response or making a direct statement or asking the question, but ultimately ends in what you will do. I can get mad at you right now. I could be mad and say anything, but if I see you're in need, I'm not gonna close myself off to you. There's a difference. Righteous anger, then you got anger unto sin. That's sinful. So you want to be mindful and walk circumspect. It's been 8 minutes. I'm just going to do 10 minutes. But yeah, everyone who believes on Mashiach, believe in the name of Mashiach. Because when you tap into that name, there's a spirit. That's the person of the Most High that's going to take residence in you, that's going to help you, that's going to lead and guide you. It's going to be your best friend. You want to create that relationship with them. People hear me talking and they probably think this dude done lost it. No, I'm not. No, I haven't, because I know that the person of the Most High, which is his Ruach, we call it in the Hebrew, is the Ruach. It rests in you. It's what Genesis 1, Genesis 2, when he said he blew the breath of life, that's the Ruach HaKodesh. The Ruach, which is the spirit, energy. That's the source. This book could never have nothing to do with no religion from no other nation. This book only has, the only ones able to unlock it are the Hebrews. And you're going to learn that. And you're going to learn a lot. We're on a mission. And we won't be stopped. And we can't be stopped. Peace and blessings. Check me out on my YouTube, Dwayne Reese. On my YouTube, I'm going to be putting a lot of information out there. Tapping into that word and opening the mind, the eye of our understanding with truth. And We ain't tap dancing. We ain't disrespecting nobody because we move with humility, first of all. Then you have to understand this is spiritual. It's not carnal where you can earn stripes or your age determines. No. Your obedience to the Most High is what determines your position in the kingdom. You are to be just like Mashiach. He's the king of kings. You'll never be the king of kings, but you're to strive to be king-like. Think like a king. Move like a king. Because you are when you're in him. You can't be none less, and if you don't strive to be that, that's where the problem's going to come in. Now, I'm going to get out of here. But understand, Jacob is the descendant of Shem. He's the servant. They can't be lost. Israel are the house of Israel. These are all who believe in the Most High and believe on the name of Mashiach and love one another and keep the commandments. They learn the statutes. They learn the feasts. They learn the culture of Hebrew, not Christianity and the church fathers, European ideology. No. Hebrews are Asiatic people, Afro in most cases. Can't disregard the Afro aspect because, and I say Asiatic because these people come from the center of the earth. The center of the earth was given to them. That is their portion. That's the land the Most High chose for them. And if it's any nation in there that is not Shemitic in nature, but a part of Israel, Deuteronomy 33 gonna tell you. It'll break it down for you. There's a difference. Learn it. Follow me. I'll teach you. Peace and blessings.